Using his power and his board gestures, Reggie is interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules, either as usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free rock bobblehead. Hey, Toronto! We still have free tickets available for your Raptors home game this coming season. See the ticket booth for more information. Batman, be sure to join us at our power promotional game at the Victoria's Secret.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the lit. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got White, MP out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Doncic, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Rollins, and it's Williamson in at the center. Barnes can't get it to go. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And that one's good, Barnes.
Got to have touch from there. Clearly, Scotty's got it.
MP looking around. It's stolen by Barrett. Crafty move. And he banks in the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's White. Outside, Lewis drills the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far.
MP stretching out the defense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Defense knows that's where Scotty Barnes does most of his work. They still can't stop it.
Here's MP. Toronto grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
So active defensively, and I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
Lewis misses. The Raptors have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Barrett. Clock at 4. It's Drummond with the rebound.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Kevin. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Lakers front office making things happen. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside.
The Lakers with some changes. MP's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Russell in for Luka Doncic. Raptors trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Mobo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's on Bobby Portis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Powell, he's checked in for Walter. He's off on the second. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. MP inside. Rebound by the Raptors.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Barnes hitting threes spells some trouble. This offense starts to hum.
Russell passes to MP. Nailed from three-point land. Lewis has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Barnes against Russell. And that one's good. Barnes has got 11 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Lewis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
MP against Ingram. Good defense by MP. Yep, that one goes. 15 points in the game.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Walter out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mobo in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Raptors trail by 8. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Here's Ingram. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
MP finishes inside.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Powell. Hasn't made one yet. Can't connect from long distance.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Yeah, well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their team's winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive. And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. And the Raptors miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And they pick up 2. MP's got 33 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ingram, and slammed up by Ingram.
This level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
And MP throws it down hard.
Amazing creativity on the fly from MP.
Here's Barnes. 13 points in the game. Pass to Dick. Back to Barnes. Ingram wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And it's good for 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Spins. It's rebounded by Portis.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ingram against Lewis. And that one's good. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
December 4th. And get ready for the fans.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Lakers leading by 20. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Lewis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's White. Then there's Doncic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here it finds Dick. Here's Rollins. Williamson a screen on Doncic. Rollins the pass to Williamson. Good D by Drummond.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Lewis against Barnes. And he makes good on the layup. Barnes has got 15.
Man, tonight Scotty Barnes has been relentless.
Here's Lewis. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Barrett. Here's Dick. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
And here's him again. What an avalanche.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him. Here's Dick. And it's off from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And that one, good. MP's got 57 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Lets a floater go, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP.
And a little bit of length and a little bit of strength. That pays off for Scotty Barnes.
The first free throw is good. Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. Barnes hits them both.
And Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
Here's Lewis. Here's Portis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Portis has got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Lakers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Barrett. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
And another one.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ingram against Dunn. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Goes back up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
They're trying to make Barnes work for it, but defensively, you have to be disciplined.
And he can't get the first one. The Raptors making a switch here. So he comes up empty at the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And that one, good.
Defense has no answers for what MP is questioning them with right now.
Now here's Powell. Still without a basket. Ingram outside. Barnes against MP. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
In the corner, Powell with it. Ingram outside. And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk.
Substitutions.
Get him, MP. Your time.
Right here. Don't leave MP open on the wing.
MP up top, covered by Williamson.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Rollins is out there with Dick, and it's Williamson in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Dick with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And already a terrific three-point shooter. Look at the range of Grady Dick.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Williamson outside. Inside. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Williamson.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
And the Lakers with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Barnes. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's MP. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in.
Number 9, Bronny James.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's MP. What a terrific move that was. 68 points for MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Brown.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
MP, no good.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Here's MP. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Making substitution. Chris Dunn. D'Angelo Russell.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barrett, no good. Here's Lewis. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was